were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it. Hello and good morning from Mashpee TV. How you doing, Marty?
Oh, great. It's great. Before you start a show, we're laughing so hard, we're crying already. Is that a good way to start your...
You had a wide load situation this morning that was unavoidable.
Buses, every traffic obstacle on the way today.
I enjoy when I have Marty on the show because there's always 47 excuses as to why he's tardy.
That's right. Hair and makeup was a mess. It was terrible. The lashes didn't go. It was crazy.
I just expected. That's why it's always a nice, relaxed morning. I was like, he'll be late, so I'll just take my time. I'll sip my coffee.
We'll get the show on by 9 o'clock.
I don't have to rush.
No problem.
I do appreciate you on the show. If you don't know who Marty is, he is the president and CEO of the Greater Hyannis Chamber of Commerce. And you are constantly on the go and in the know. Right? I feel like I gave you a tagline.
Yes. As you take a sip. What's in there anyway?
Just coffee, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Although I just read this article about mold in your coffee and something else. And
like the Keurigs and stuff like that, clean those things out?
No, but all of them. It's like it's definitely a marketing situation for this new kind of coffee. So I was like, but I noticed when my husband, who has such ADD that when he walks around the house, he leaves his coffee cups everywhere. So he forgets where it is. And so I have like pint-sized coffees all over the house. And within 2 to 3 days, I find the moldy cup of coffee. And now I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And we always take the coffee grounds because we have an espresso machine and put them in our composter. Thank you. He understood this.
Yes, I do.
He speaks composter. And so I was like, and that is full of mold every time it's full of coffee. So I was like, maybe they're right. So now I'm like, maybe I should switch. Maybe I should go to green tea. I should go to something. I don't know. My father-in-law's been on the green tea kick for I don't even know how long.
It goes with tequila.
Either way, if I leave coffee, are we still going to be friends?
We can. It's a division. We'll put plexiglass between us. It'll be fine.
Marty is the biggest fan of coffee. If you have seen any of his social media, it's always full of coffee memes and wonderment.
Finding the best coffee shop, the best coffee, the best people you meet at coffee shops a lot of times.
Yeah, RCB. Yeah. That's been around for a while. Fungus coffee.
Fungus coffee. A floral effect.
I apologize if I'm ruining your morning cafe this morning, but
then there's Sanka lovers too. They still make Sanka? I don't even know.
I don't know. I saw
that word in a while.
I recently saw that SNL when they were making fun of the Sanka or Folgers in your cup and that skit of whatever. The brother and the sister that were in love. It was really ridiculous. It is pumpkin spice latte season. It has begun. It has begun. Today or yesterday was the day that it's rolled out. Starbucks all over the place. Rejoice. Go get your PSLs.
Well, Halloween candy came out a month ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop pushing it on me. I saw the spirit Halloween arrive. The spirit of Halloween is very much alive in Hyannis.
I'm waiting for the first radio station to go all Christmas.
Which one is it going to be?
Who knows? There's always one station that puts something up usually around November.
Right.
But who knows?
The one on South Street usually is first, but then there's the new one that's breaking into the biz or trying to at any rate. And they seem to want to go and be all of the things to all of the people. So you never know who's going to go first.
It does pull ratings in it. It's popular.
Right?
There's a Christmas channel 24/7, I think, on iHeartRadio right now. So.
Well, that's exactly it. And then I was going to say they have one just year round if you want that.
Yes. There's YouTube. If you want the
gone are the days where you have to wait and savor the moments of the seasons. We have just blurred all of those lines, and it's just whatever you want, whenever you want it. Here you go.
So if I see you at karaoke event, I'll do White Christmas. All right, I'll just come in.
We had our last karaoke event for the season over at Perks last night. Kind of like a little sad. So Curtis is looking to book karaoke. So if you know anybody, we've got Curtis, we've got Mindy. Cliff and I will once in a while wade our foot into hosting a karaoke event, but I leave it to the professionals mostly.
Karaoke actually.
Maybe that's what we should do for your
the summer wind is flying out the window. Right? It's all good. Speaking of summer wind, 47 degrees in the vineyard this morning. It's getting cold.
I do not hate it. The crisp in the air. I do.
Except for us outdoor shower people.
Well, that is problematic if you're...
problematic is a good word.
We're worrying about measurements.
You could use. The shrinkage factor. I've had the hashtag for that before.
Good morning, Susan. How the hell are you? Lori, Eleanor, Emily. Thank you so much for joining us. Sanka Folgers and Lauren Bacall advertises.
Oh, God.
The good old days.
Lauren's voice. Have another cigarette. Was it the coffee grounds?
Yeah, right. It is back to school here in Mashpee. And all I asked for was one photo of my son heading off to his junior year. I knocked on the door as he was in the shower this morning and said, one photo for dear old mom. And then I texted my husband, too late. And then I asked my son, maybe later. So mom did not get the one thing. I'm like, you got 1 year of school left. Can I just get the cute photos of the progression? I've never been there in the morning. I got like 2 or 3 years during the pandemic where it was like him and the computer. Yeah. Those are funny years. I'll be able to string them all together at some point next year. Even if I have to AI this one, getting a photo today.
AI is unbelievable. There's more things I'm learning every week with AI technology.
Well, I was thankful to use it yesterday for one of the meetings. I'm now the secretary of the EDIC here in Mashpee, and I'm not very good at note take. I'm like, what? And who said
FDIC? Right?
And who said so many friggin' acronyms?
I know. I can't even say that word yet. See, it doesn't work.
So here I am, like, I just had like an AI backup just in case, and I was so thankful for it because it even named the people. I was like, well, this is scary, but also necessary if I'm going to be the secretary. So
stand back, kids.
That is terrifying.
Another thing to add to your LinkedIn profile.
Right. Good morning, Miss Patrice. So good to see your face yesterday. I hope you got your workout in after we chatted. So many things are happening here in Mashpee, and we're ready for it. The flip of the season. What is your going out? What is your swan song going on in the Hyannis area?
Wasn't the flip of the season a traffic gesture before
that was
taking a left turn?
That's you and your wide load. See? We can all take left turns again.
The school buses now, so careful.
Want.
Yeah. Well, going on in Barnstable.
Yeah.
So Labor Day weekend's coming up. And I actually always Labor Day weekend was back to school, but everything's starting early now.
I know.
I have to get used to that.
Falmouth isn't until next week. I was chatting with another mom friend of mine, Sydney, and she had said that she's kind of excited that Falmouth is waiting until after.
So why don't we have one school, one set date? Why do we have all these different towns? Like bus companies, they must be going crazy with scheduling bus drivers for one town. The other town doesn't have school yet.
It might just be easier to stagger it all, because if we all just get back to regular life, it might just be a little too hectic around here.
Being in the chamber world, what is regular life?
I don't know what that is.
And before you even joined the chamber world, what was regular life with you doing all these things?
Well, I was kind of, whether I knew it or not, living like somebody that worked in a chamber. So adding the chamber job to my job is like really, I was like, I was built for this. I was built for this chaos.
Stand back, chamber people. Stephanie's on.
But I'm so used to so many events. Lemonadio did 500 events last season. Crazy. This year we're on track to do almost 600, which somebody goes, that's more than once a day. I'm like, wow, you can math. The math is mathing
with that same inflection and that same tone. What a guest that would be with you. Hi, Stephanie.
Thank you. Right. I also do voices when I read.
Do you?
My kids used to love me reading stories because we have many voices in here.
That's why they passed out, was so monotone.
Get to sleep, everybody.
Time to go to sleep.
But yeah, we have so many events that we cover. You, especially being Barnstable, which is just a larger area than
Barnstable. It could be a hashtag.
Being Barnstable. Has just so many things going on. You've got the Amplify POC party that's happening.
That's coming up this Saturday, the 30th, from 11 to 4. The Hyannis Village Green. Let me read my notes here. Space painting and food and wine and beer, community resources, a band, DJ, arts. A lot of fun.
Checking all the boxes.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if I can continue on my script,
let's hit some events.
No drum roll, no background, no beat. No,
that's it. You got nothing.
Yeah, it's all right. The Hyannis High Arts shanties are going on. Also, they're at the Hyannis Harbor and the Ocean Street Bismarck
When does
Park.
that stop?
I believe it goes right to the holidays.
Okay.
Before it gets too cold.
Yeah.
But I think end of October.
Okay.
The events are also listed on our website, hyannis.com. They have 12 shanties, open up 11 o'clock. Really great. It's a nice experience. You park right behind the JFK Hyannis Museum or behind on North Street.
I am jealous of that little parking spot because it gets you
6 hours parking
to all the places.
And another thing that's happening, well, you got me on the roll here. Brazilian Independence Day is coming up on Sunday, September 7th. That's going to be an event at Asselden Park celebrating Brazilian culture on Cape Cod. There'll be percussion shows, artists, Brazilian food, of course.
Yes.
Kids zone, face painting, and bring your beach chair. Wear your green, yellow, and blue. And if you have any questions or information requests, 774-470-4946.
Look at you, Marty.
Thank you. See, you get the microphone like back in radio now.
You're
instead
right.
of the lapel thing. I'm right
Talk
back
about
at home.
that. He's back on the air.
I will be. Sunday, September 7th, I'll be taking over as a host of Spectrum on the Cape Cod iHeart radio stations, which is, if I can mention the stations.
Yeah, go ahead.
106 COD, Cool 102, and WXTK 95.1.
I think I know those.
Sunday morning, usually around 6 or 6:30, depending on the station. You may have some history there, possibly. So
I'm coming back.
Yes, stand back. She'll be hosted,
co-host
eventually sometime soon.
Looking forward to it.
Alert FCC, watch out.
I was always well behaved. I never got fined.
No, there was that big red button.
I never had to use the dump button. I was always creative with the way I was saying things to say it without saying it.
The dump button might be the explanation.
The only time I ever did get in trouble was when that show Schitt's Creek was around.
Oh, you can say Schitt's Creek on the radio here?
But I was reading it and we were talking about it and I said it and I was like, the panic on my co-host's face at the time. And I was like, it's a show. Like what? You can't.
So this would be 8 or 10 second delay. So there's a button you can press in radio if you wanted to bleep something out.
Yeah,
bleep it out. They
for live stations,
right? So
I don't think we have any of those left on Cape Cod, but
no, I don't think anywhere in the country
we
really
are
these days.
Actually live right now.
Live.
So things happen, things go awry, and please just jump with us.
And there's YouTube as evidence afterwards. The platforms we can't escape from.
It makes me truly sad that there is not one station on the Cape that is fully live anymore. It's like, I don't know. It breaks my heart a little bit. There's always that excitement when you crack that microphone. Whatever is out there for life and you can't take it back. I think that was the most fun thing.
It did make it interesting though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It did make it interesting. You had 2 turntable. Back then I was playing records when I was doing radio. So those are, by the way, for the younger folk out there, they're plastic.
No, they still use, they know what that is. Okay. They've got records like Taylor Swift.
So I have these little 45 RPM records or LPs I would queue up.
Yeah.
The stylus would break or the power would go off or something like that. And you're stuck talking while you're flipping the radio, flipping the records around. But that's where you get the gift, the gab to keep going, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The records are back. They're into them. Taylor Swift bought up all the vinyl. So
Taylor Swift, she sounds familiar. Who is she?
The engaged one. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't she already engaged to Joe Alwyn? So this is not her first engagement.
I don't know.
Everyone, the internet was abuzz yesterday. Everyone was very excited about that. Her dad, Ed, spilled the beans of the fact that the two of them have been engaged for 2 weeks. I think that's pretty impressive given the fact that they're both so high profile
TMZ
for them
exclusive.
To keep it under wraps for 2 full weeks.
Their PR person must have loved that
to
too.
bask in that engagement,
flowers.
right?
I saw that picture. Yikes.
So whatever, cute, love it, great. We called this. We knew that this was going to happen.
And the ring is zirconia.
I would think that she would want to have something fake in public. Do you want to put yourself out there to have something bad happen to you?
I think she probably has enough cash available to replace it.
But I have a girlfriend that wears her ring flip side when she's in places to not flash shiny around. She'll flip it upside down and just go about her regular stuff so you can't see the actual diamond because it's massive.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this in a prior show. I did meet her one time.
Oh, yeah?
When she was dating one of the Kennedys.
Oh, yeah, she was here.
She had purchased a home, and the home nearby, I was working a venue.
Nobody's surprised by this, Marty.
And I didn't know who she was. So she's walking by. We started talking a little bit. Very nice girl, jeans, shirt, casual, walking down the street, and talked for 5 minutes about who's getting married, what's going on. And someone said a few minutes afterwards, that's Taylor Swift. I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Seemed regular.
Yeah, she was actually. Just no flash.
Exactly.
Just a very nice person,
She's still a human being. Good morning, Cheryl Mary. Good morning. Would love it if we plugged girly girl parts. We absolutely can do that because we've got a walk, a run. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with girly girl parts this year as far as like if what's included, because sometimes it was a timed run.
There's so many activities like
I
that. It's just great to
know,
read about.
I know, but that's happening October. Oh no, when is that coming up? Holds, please, Mary. September 13th. And they've raised close to $2 million. I'm going to be the MC this year. Craigville Beach 5K course. So yeah, it is going to be timed. So make sure that you sign up and get your t-shirt and all the good stuff. Diana, Dave, good morning. And yeah, sorry, Mary, I should probably have that at the ready. I'm working on it. I got a few other things going on in my life. I'm dealing with Picklepalooza right now. Go ahead.
Say that 10 times quickly.
Picklepalooza, it's happening. I'm looking forward to it. September 7th seems to be a big day for everybody.
It's not a dill world with you, is it?
It is a delicious day to come on down.
All these dill words. Don't go any further with that. Thank you.
I'm not. Jody Moorband is going to be entertaining us, and I'm really looking. If you would like to volunteer as tribute, I'm not getting it. I'm not dealing with it. Choking,
sign a
too
waiver.
Hot, spicy. Absolutely going to sign a waiver. It's 2025.
Everything's a waiver.
Everything's a waiver. I have to go see a house.
Next time with you, I'll sign a waiver.
I have to go see a house today, and my husband. Both of us have to separately sign the waiver.
Wow. It's a litigate. It's a little.
Litigious.
I can't say that word right. That's why I skipped it. It's a legal world.
Sign the waiver and be part of it. If you want to be a pickle person, we'll take you.
Be a pickle person. And we could go further. We better not.
Well, maybe one of us can win the Powerball. What is the jackpot up to?
No idea.
There was no winner on Monday. I think it's 815 million. Seventh largest in history.
So if we go to a liquor store and these amounts, winning amounts are so high.
Yep.
There's always this one person who's got 55 tickets, or they want to play these numbers, and the line just builds.
Yep.
And it gets crazy. Or not even liquor stores, like 7-Eleven stores like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm convinced that that's why Andy's had to redo their entire parking lot, was for people outside scratching tickets on like little stumps there.
Now, I haven't been following the lottery stuff in a long time, but isn't this a lot of stuff online, or will be online soon?
Yeah. Either way, still throw your hat in the ring. Tonight is the drawing for $815 million. Why not you? Somebody's got to win.
New corporate sponsor.
Call me.
$1 million underwriter. Do you wonderful thing?
Yeah, already RTB $815 million. It is not timed. Thank you, Miss Mary.
Get you a Lemonade or Mercedes out front. Be nice.
I would just disappear.
Would you?
I think I would just, I know, shocking that you would all be missing me. They're like, please, God, let her win the lottery. Make her go away.
Live from Florence, Italy.
No, I would definitely maintain a footprint here on the Cape forever. That's just going to happen. It's part of my life.
This was Stephanie. She left.
Possibly. But at any rate, I definitely would. If I won the lottery, I would still maintain a footprint here, but I would definitely take some quiet time. We would disappear into the hedges like Homer Simpson for a little while.
Howard Stern takes 6 months off every year for vacation.
That's it. Just kind
still
of
make $100 million a year.
Oh no, but wait, I'm here still.
Yeah.
I need to decide all of the things, right? I would give all of my money to Chris Boyd and be like, Chris Boyd, here, take all of this, figure it out for me, and I trust him.
Where's Chris? Oh, he's in the
right.
We can't find him. What happened? All lines are busy now. Please call again later. Thank you.
I know where you live. I know your family. I met your mother the other day. No, I really would. And then I would just disappear 100%. Speaking of the South Coast, I am speaking at the South Shore Conference for Women, completely sold out already.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Really excited about that. And just crafting this panel with fabulous other women of stature has been really, I'm like, I don't belong in this room.
You bring a lot to the table. You kidding me? A lot of experience, a lot of Information? Coaching, mentoring,
hot air,
coffee, hot air.
Sure, moldy coffee and some hot air.
Moldy coffee, Bill put the conversation.
Welcome.
Things like that.
Welcome to this. No, I never thought I would be in this room having these conversations with so many incredible human beings. I was at a wedding over the weekend in Rhode Island, and she's like cousins of my cousins. We went to high school today. Cammie, we went to high school together. And she's like, I was supposed to actually be at that conference that you're speaking at. Okay. It's just wild to me that it's like,
hey, it's wonderful. So
I'm off the Cape now. I'm worldwide, Marty.
Here's a question for people from the South Shore, as I used to live there. There's Metro South and there's South Shore. What's the line? Anybody know?
Drop it in the chat because I don't know. I have a hard enough time keeping up with all of our 13.
So years ago, a radio station used to be
15 towns.
Was the Metro South Sports Leader, Metro South News Leader. Then became we went from South Shore to Metro South.
Yeah,
I should check with the Chamber of Commerce up there, see what's
going on. Right.
Yeah.
The Plymouth Chamber of Commerce is massive.
Oh my God, yes, they do a great job. Also.
They really do, but there's so many people involved. I'm like, hi, welcome to the Mashpee Chamber. It's me.
One hand with 35 people.
What can I do for you?
Yes, exactly.
I'm super happy about it, but what can I do for you?
The chamber world's united pretty much. We're good. We all help each other out.
Let's talk about the LC3 a little bit. We got a meeting tomorrow, but I love our grouping of all the different towns' chambers and what we bring.
Absolutely. All 15 chambers get together every 2 weeks, talk about what's happening, best practices, coaching, mentoring, help.
I love that support network though, cool. And you guys were so welcoming when I first took this position. I'm almost been doing this for a year now.
Oh my God.
Right?
Where's the party hat?
I don't know about all that, but I'm like,
involved, though,
but I've walked through every single event that the Mashpee Chamber does once by myself. So I feel like that I was like, okay, I checked that box. I could take a small breath.
Congratulations on your last event, by the way. This a small little party of 400.
No right. I got to tell you, we knocked it out of the park.
Rain, it didn't happen. It turned out nice.
I've never breathed into a bag more in my life. Right.
We were chatting 2 or 3 days before because there was a possibility of rain. Then it was actually a stellar evening. Yeah. Beautiful weather.
But I felt a skosh of what you feel like probably planning the Father's Day car show.
My first day first time doing this was overwhelming, to say the least. 20, 30, 40,000 people. We had 28,000 people. I believe that it was the first year after COVID. So it was sort of a cloudy day and we had some showers in the morning, but
you're like cars enthusiasts that don't like anything on their cars, not even breath.
But it turned out to a really nice day. And again, a large venue like that brings a lot of families out.
Yeah.
That's the basic focus we want to do for the car show too.
Yeah.
Unite people and businesses.
Well, it's a lot to shoulder sometimes. And I'm thankful that we do have the LC3 and we've got a group of people that I can call and be like, so they could just be like,
the phone rings. Hello. Help me.
Help.
Is this an asthma attack or a chamber attack?
Yeah, 100%. Emily, how are you doing out there in Mom Town? Her husband has gone back to work and she's got 2 small people. She's our events organizer, our manager, our back room manager. And we don't have one of those right now. So things are getting a little wild back at the office. Lily's going back to college on Saturday.
Oh boy, Salem.
So Salem State.
Very nice. Amazing town also.
So fun.
So much going on there. Crazy.
I love that Parents Weekend coincides with like the beginning of Halloween.
So we had our chamber base event, the Massachusetts Association Chamber of Commerce Executives. I think I got that correct.
I've got to join that group.
In Salem 2 years ago. And we spent 3 days there. The history, the culture, the food, the walking town, the Halloween, just amazing. Yeah. This was before actually was April that year. Yeah. So, even then people take the walking tours, the ghost tours. Yeah. There's a lot. So much fun. Yeah. They crush tourism there for year round. It is just busy there. I couldn't imagine Halloween there. Yeah. I couldn't imagine. My daughter actually left. She had a full month of all of the Halloween and she's like, I want to come home on actual Halloween. I'm good. Like I've done this for a full month. Not that I don't want to push Cape Cod, but Salem is a nice escape. Newport also is very pretty. Yeah, and I didn't know how she would fit in there, but she like a glove. It's a perfect space for her in her continuing education. So, and I
I had such a proud mom moment. She worked her tail off this summer. She worked at Eastern Bank. By the way, could we stop with the parties? Those girls, she's had parties all week long. She's come home with balloons. Yesterday was a blanket. We had lunch out. They gave me a cake. I'm like, how many parties are you going to go? You worked one summer, but they love her. Awesome. So thank you very much, Eastern Bank, for warmly welcoming my daughter this summer. She really loved working there. Worked at the Melody Tent for John and T and had her last show. And just really, it was a great summer.
What a catering job those two do, by the way.
Crush it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely crush it. If you're looking for a caterer, reach out to them. They're fabulous. And I'll put you into contact with them because they're definitely crushing it over the Waquasit.
Seeing some of the presentations they're putting together. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Like wrong one, Waquasit.
Like
it's a small little lake club.
A duck pronunciation there or something. Since we have the...
But they do such a good job over there. And also...
You missed the restaurant, though.
Yeah, I know. What is going on with that space?
Still up for lease, I believe.
Interesting.
2 weeks ago.
If you're looking to jump into something, some opportunities on Main Street in Hyannis. Right? Just throwing it out there. We're always looking. But I was never so proud in this mom moment to watch her work her tail off and then every single Sunday morning get up and connect with all of our vendors at the Mashpee Farmers Market. Awesome. And they all miss her already. Everyone's like, how is she? Farmer Ron came over to me this Sunday and he's like, she didn't say goodbye to me. And Lily goes, I did say goodbye to him. I'll tell him I'll be back.
So we're talking about the car show. Look at these farmers markets, how successful those are.
It's been amazing. But Marty, let me tell you, she took out her debit card and paid her tuition.
That's awesome. Congratulations. I've only met your daughter once.
Right? It was like such a proud mom moment where she was like, Mom, I got it. I worked. This is what I worked this summer for. Took out her debit card and paid her tuition. Full. Paid it.
That's almost unheard of these days.
It was like, oh, thank you. And also Dad and I can't afford that. So thank you. We were both in business for ourselves, right? But I was awesome. It was a really, really cool moment to see her wrap herself around our community on the Cape. And then she's off going to better it. And I know that she'll be back to bring all of her talents back to Cape Cod to do something here. What it is, we don't know yet, but I'm just really excited to see it happening.
I do recall a clip where she was on with you.
Yeah.
Also this year. She did a pretty good job with that too.
I know.
She jumped right in.
She'll be back. She is not afraid. It's really, really quite amazing to watch a 20-something just jump in.
As a co-host here?
Yeah.
What a debate that would be.
I don't know.
This is my house and this I'm taking.
That's going to be a lot. What's up? RPV said, hi, Marty. Join us 9-5 for Lee Ross at Neptunes. He's a one-man band coming from Boston.
Neptunes, what a venue that is.
It really is awesome. We do trivia there on Tuesday. Sue has been crushing it all summer long. I think we might shift the day in the fall, but we're definitely going to keep our trivia footprint at Neptunes. Our fall schedule is going to shift a little bit. We'll be back at the Hyannis Yacht Club. We'll be back at Shipwrecked in Falmouth. There are a few other places that are coming back for the season.
Shipwrecked also is great. Formerly British Beer Company years ago.
Yeah.
That transitioned over really nicely too.
We just celebrated our 5-year anniversary.
What a view there.
It's absolutely stunning. I was down there chatting with Rob yesterday and they're about to shift their footprint to even larger soon.
Wow.
I know.
Good for them.
It's amazing. They've really crushed it in Falmouth Heights. If you've not been down there in a while, definitely go check it out. Falmouth Road Race wrapped up. You should have seen that poor staff. They look like they were just triaging a war.
Was it 11,000, 10,000 runners, 10,000?
Yeah, it's always 10,000-ish runners. That's and both of my boys put everybody on that bus and got them to Woods Hole. They volunteer every single year from the football team to get everybody there. And it was everybody just looked shell-shocked. You know, that stunned face where you have to just be around so many people.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, you too. I mean, you get the farmers market. You work this vendor shows up in time. This power is working. This outlet works. So these little things behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The public may not see what we're going through behind the scenes, but there's always some panic somewhere.
We've seen over 10,000 people there this summer.
Wow, that's great. Absolutely great.
Insane to me, but it's also a nice space for small businesses, and to see that being able to happen in Mashpee, where we really have a small margin of spaces for small businesses, is really nice to see people flourish. And I'm seeing people absolutely crush it and start looking for actual spaces. And that's where I feel like we're making some magic happen. And grow into real full-fledged businesses.
We're mostly small businesses anyway, so whatever we can do to support each
That
other, especially with the chamber component helping out too.
Blew my mind looking at what 90% of Cape Cod businesses are under 50 employees.
Yeah.
Wrap your brain around that statistic. We are truly changing things for our Cape Codders.
And the housing is evolving a bit too. We have more housing
it's
coming
a problem.
up in Barnstable, but again, the component's affordable housing, right? So there's a certain percentage set aside for that, but that question also is that percentage enough?
It's never enough.
It's a battle.
Yeah.
We have a certain percentage of employers that are bringing staff from off Cape here. I believe it's 30%.
The desperation
it might be lower than 50. The Cape Cod Chamber came up with the different
I'm seeing
numbers.
that the most right now from my businesses is desperation to hire.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking for help. We had somebody cancel an event. They said, we're not even opening today because we don't even have enough staff to feed people.
Wow.
And that's really unfortunate. We do not have the help.
Mass Hire is having a few job fairs coming up. I believe September 30th in Barnstable, Hyannis, I should say. So check out their website. I'm going to put a link on our social media. I think I may share the post already, but Mass Hire has stuff.
Yep, I just dropped one in Mashpee, and
Mashpee also, I believe.
Yeah, we're
they're
full.
Great, by the way. As far as what they need to do is recruiting an employer. There's actually some training services they have there. Fulfillment, resume writing, things like that. They do a great job.
Yeah, I just was rapping with Kat the other day about having her come back on the show and talk about all the opportunities.
That'd be a good show. Rapping with Kat.
Yeah, right. No, well, we were just talking about all of the opportunities that are happening. And yeah, we've got the job fair, but I've got a friend of mine who is recently gone through just a change of career. And she reached out to Mass Hire because I told her to head on over there and utilize some of the things. And she's now in a program that Mass Hire put her into. And she's really reaping the benefits of it. And I'm really super proud to see what she's going to do. What she hasn't found the right opportunity for her yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So yeah, Mass Hire event is going to be at the library in Mashpee on the 18th from 1 until 3. And we'll have opportunities from the Barnstable County Sheriff's Office, Cape Cod Healthcare, Capabilities, Coastal Care, which my older daughter is now working for and has found their opportunities are great. Community Systems for Citizens Federal Credit Union, Home Instead, Ophthalmic Consultants of Boston, and the YMCA of Cape Cod. So I'm sorry if you're a business that is looking, you did not get in here because we are fully full.
That's great.
I know.
That's great.
But everybody's looking. It's a double-edged sword, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's some, I don't know if your chamber does, but the Greater Hyannis Chamber has a job board too. Where we can post job opportunities. So if anybody has job listings,
look at your town. Exactly. Look at all of your town's chamber, whatever town you happen to be watching this in. Drop what town that you're in watching us right now. Good morning, Miss Bev. I'm always just so curious, but I think most of our chambers have a jobs board.
Yeah, I think so.
For all of our members, also just an extra listing for them to get their information out.
Job opportunities. There's holiday hiring coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
Before you know it, it's
tell me about it.
Or not.
I'm looking for elves. I'm looking for all kinds of great helpers. The Cape Cod Christmas Market is coming back. This is the last week, by the way. If you're a vendor, you're a small business, you want to get involved. It is 6 dates from the Clam Jam till December 14th, where you've got an opportunity to vend on the Village Green in Mashpee, and the discount ends August 31st. So if you want to get in for a really great price, then definitely consider doing that this week. But you've got to be paid by the end of the week or else you don't get that discount. Good morning, Lauren. Thanks for being back. Amplify Vendors Market is this Saturday. We had mentioned it, Bev, if you were here at the beginning of the show.
But reprimanded. Reprimanded the guests. Great.
No, but there's just so many great opportunities to connect with community, and I'm excited for them. This is what Marty and I are doing. We're adding it.
Yes. Saturday, 11 to 4. Hyannis Village Green.
Canal Farmers Market last day is tomorrow.
Wow.
I'm ready.
That was a success too, right?
It was the labor of love this season. There was so many weather issues that we had, and the wind is wild on the canal. And it was something that I was woefully unprepared for. So we learned a few things. We connected with a few vendors. Well, this is it. This is how we started in Mashpee. We started on Lauren, you were there with me when we started this thing in Mashpee, and it was 15 vendors in the crazy weather. And I have photos of us just whipping around that field going, what the hell did we start here? But it grew to what Mashpee is today. So I know that that's going to happen for us at the canal. And we definitely took our licks and punches this year, but we have 15 to 20 really wonderful vendors that stuck with us all season long, persevered, and the canal concerts, when they happened, were great.
And Stephanie punched back Mother Nature.
That's it. I'm not going anywhere.
Stand back.
So just allow it to happen. This force of nature is making it happen, and it's all good. Yeah, we'll have our last Canal Farmers Market, my last day. Thank you. Big shout out to Midnight Hour. Abby has been so fabulous, letting me drive the clam van all summer long. I wrote a grant to make this an actual job, gleaning, because we have a serious food problem connecting with where our food is. And the mileage, I'm not even going to get into this rant of how many miles the food has to travel before it enters your gullet. We'll just say shop local, shop often, shop seasonally, and be amenable to what is available to you. So many people, why do you not have scallops today? Well, we couldn't get out on the boat. It was windy. There was this. We only have frozen. Why do you not have that? Because the ocean didn't give it to us. I don't know what else to tell you. It didn't grow.
Shut your gullet. Can't say that right.
No, you can't.
No,
Eat other things.
Eat other things.
Shout out to Brett Tolley over at Chatham Harvesters, who has been offering us all season long at Chatham Harvesters what is available.
So Stephanie's Cape wide.
You're right.
On the road, on the van, on the air.
Guys, there's not a place that we don't pop up in. So. That's it. We've got our footprint overseas. I was up this morning giving updates to the BBC One.
So maybe just
3 a.m.
We'll do another Aruba thing this year if you'd like.
Yes, please and thank you.
We did an Aruba broadcast last year, and I had weather conditions, a shower.
It was a small passing shower.
Yes.
And then it was a lady in a bikini that Marty couldn't even focus to have a conversation with me about.
So I'm sitting at this bar
she had
covered
clothes
up,
on.
And this woman next to me in a thong bikini sits next. I'm like, this person's going to be in camera range. This
you
is not the co-host I envisioned.
You could just see Marty sweating.
Like,
he didn't know what to do.
Talk about a morning show unfocused, right?
Speaking of warmer seas, apparently Costa Rica, they found a bright orange shark. It looks like bright orange shark. It looks like a goldfish, like a giant goldfish.
That was quite a party they've gone to.
Well,
bright orange.
All right. Like a jumpsuit.
Jumpsuit.
Is that where you're going with?
Prison shark.
It wasn't a prison shark. It was just a regular orange shark, Marty.
Shark in a jumpsuit. I'll figure that one out. Is it a road?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a road worker.
From the audience to the left.
Well, that's going to be brought back, right? 'Tis the season after we're like, oh, good. Tourists are gone. Road work time.
Yeah.
What's up, Paula? Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. It's Marty. It's Stephanie. We're live here at Mashpee TV. And
one breath. Very good.
I know, right? It's Chamber Chat.
Hey, another show.
It's like PG-13. Delicious dish, but not.
Yeah, very tight.
SNL is announcing a lot of shakeups. I don't know if anybody still watches SNL like I do.
Does anybody call it Saturday Night Live anymore? Just SNL?
Yeah. We're acronyms, Marty.
Jeez.
But Devin.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Devin Walker left the show. We're like, everyone's. We'll see what the big shakeups are. As long as Keenan, Ivory, Wayans, Thompson, whatever stays.
I go back to the Belushi and Aykroyd cheeseburger part.
I love that. That's back when SNL was amazing.
Google that.
But as long as Keenan stays, I'm okay. He's been there. He's a staple of the show.
Well, Lorne Michaels must be around late 70s, right? 80?
Lauren's not going anywhere. When Lauren goes, the show's over.
Yeah. I think he's not that it's 75, 80s old, but you know.
To be
older.
producing a current event show, maybe.
Stress?
He has no stress. He dumps it on everybody else. Yeah. Isn't that what an executive's supposed to do?
Yeah. The chamber will just
I've been told that's what
pass it down.
That we just pass it down.
Net, don't worry about it.
But the problem is I have no one to pass it down to. So it's just me absorbing the blows. It's fine.
And the rib tape.
Everything's fine.
Bruised ribs are fine. Chamber.
I read a survey today that Americans are guilt tipping less in 2025.
Wow. I would hope the opposite that.
Guilt tipping less.
So define guilt tipping.
Right? I don't know.
I've heard cow tipping. That's another story altogether.
Marty. My husband gets in an absolute rage about tipping.
So here's a future topic, perhaps. So tipping. Do people actually take their calculators out on their cell phones to figure exactly 0.18, 0.20? 20%?
The average respondent reportedly spent $283 annually on tips that they didn't want to give due to social pressure, down from $453 in 2024. The monthly guilt tipping average dropped 6.3 times.
Boy, there's a social media person called Bitchy Waiter. You can find him on X. Yeah, I think he's on Facebook also. He's a New York waiter. He's been doing this for, I think, 30 years. And he posts different copies of receipts he gets and different stories that he's had from customers and customers that he's had. His subscribers report about their episodes, waiting on them for the past weeks or whatever. But I sort of, being in the service industry for so long.
I'm an over tipper.
You know, I see this 10, 15, 20% button. I just get rid of the 10. I just don't bother. If you're not going to, if the service is really bad, say something.
Yeah.
The service industry, we want to know if there's a problem. Don't wait till after you finish the meal or leave. We want to know what's going on. So
that's it. We've become a passive aggressive society. We like to then leave and then go on places like Cape Cod restaurants, whatever it is, go in your group and then complain and complain. I have one of our vendors that happens to be a server in the Harwich area, and I'm not going to say where, but her favorite thing is to come to me at the beginning of the markets that she does and tells me about the crazy people of the week and people she's had to literally throw out of the restaurants for being crazy.
And you can't even say I'm a DA. Like in Newport.
You're going to be so sorry.
Can you imagine?
I don't know if you saw that story, but in the news last week or the week before that, the assistant district attorney was picked up acting a fool at some restaurant. I don't know if she was inebriated or not, but she was with another woman that was actually the problem to begin with. Yeah. And their whole arrest was on film because the body cam, she told them to shut it off and they did not oblige. And so the video is out there for everyone.
Yeah, WJAR, WPRI, YouTube, their channels have them. They're pretty bad.
She was suspended
6 months without pay.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, if she comes back.
I don't think she'll come
back. She had to apologize to the police officers involved. She was pretty bad scene. It's unfortunate because Newport, even this time of year, is very busy during the week. And actually, it was 2 weeks ago now. So
newsflash. If you're being busted, the worst thing you could ever say is, don't you know who I am? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. You are guilty right now in this moment. Close your mouth and say nothing.
And the police officers actually handled it really well. They could have been more verbal abusive, perhaps a bit.
Well, because we have a TikTok society. We watch everything in like 10-second bites, and we pass judgment on you. This is what we do all day long. I watch my teens do it all day long. Watch 10 seconds of it, make a judgment. Watch 10 seconds of it, make a judgment. Yeah. Wouldn't it be so lovely if we could actually pass a real judgment on something in 10 seconds time? You just can't.
That's why they gave us that dump button years ago on radio. Don't have to worry about it.
No, that dump button was there for actual reason. There were real things that should not be said out loud. That's another story. Tom goes cow tipping. Very moving.
Oh, boy.
The worst. See, you did this.
I blame you.
Joe
line, see?
It is going to be bad puns all morning. Thanks for joining us. What's up, Betty? I miss your face. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow at the Canal Region Farmers Market. Looks like we're going to have a good day. Looks like all things are firing on all cylinders and we're going to have a full crowd. So we shall see.
It's like a politician there. It looks that way, kids.
You never know. It's Cape Cod. One passing rogue random weather, and all of a sudden we're in another season, for crying out loud. If you woke up this morning and went outside, it's fall. It just is.
Indian summer's taking a peekaboo.
Are we allowed to say that?
I guess you can. Well, you can now.
I don't know. I saw it in another chamber's newsletter, and I was like, "Are we allowed to say that?" And then you said it, so
I'll pass it on to me. Fine, it's okay.
I don't know if it's offensive or not. I'll ask my Wampanoag friends. This is how I gauge anything. Tracy, is that offensive? And then she tells me yes or no. I don't know.
It's a phrase we use for a long time. If there's a better phrase,
the problem is people are afraid to ask, and it's okay to ask. It's okay to be wrong, and it's okay
to learn too. We adapt it.
Right? Exactly. We're not all born knowing all of the things.
Sure.
It's just not. Got a little bit of crazy crime for you. You ready?
Crazy crime. This crazy crime moment brought to you by.
Well, we read through the police blotter of the Sandwich Police, and it wasn't very entertaining. It was kind of sad, and I was like, we don't need to talk about it this week. It's sad. This week in Georgia, this conversation is not sad at all. Georgia man arrested after repeatedly ordering DoorDash, but every time he answered the door, he was naked.
Oh boy. Door flash.
Yeah. Chris Ball says, speaking of tipping, I've got to read the full story as to how many times it took for this man to be arrested.
The DoorDash guy, the guy money for you felt so bad for him.
Georgia man thought it was a good idea to order himself DoorDash to greet the delivery driver completely naked when they arrived at his door. So much so, he's accused of doing it more than once in the same night. 65-year-old man, he did it again, said someone.
Do they take a picture to prove delivery? Like they do for Amazon?
Those claims of answering the door naked seemed to be validated when a female officer knocked on his door and yelled DoorDash, and it took him a minute, and then he answered the door naked again.
There's body cam footage of this.
To the police.
Imagine that the court date. Let's see the infraction, Your Honor. Or maybe that was an infraction.
He was charged with 2 counts of indecent exposure on 2 separate DoorDash delivery greetings. He is out of Coweta. Oh, at $1,200 bond. That was an expensive DoorDash.
I guess so.
To jump in on the crew, DoorDash, and he answered nude.
It could be a Halloween thing too.
Celebrity couples besides Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. We've got Harry Styles dating Zoe Kravitz.
Interesting.
Right? Lovey-dovey in love. Wasn't she married to somebody else famous?
You lose track of these things. That's
right?
What TMZ is a search bar, for crying out loud. There's so many things going on.
Well, we get a lot of celebrity activity here on the Cape in the summer times. We've seen a lot of great people here this summer popping in. This September is the time that you'll see some big extravagant celebrations with flown in entertainment. So you never know who's going to just be shopping out and about.
A lot of the Bruins players this summer I met.
Last summer, Jake Gyllenhaal came to our Mashpee Farmers Market. Yeah. I'm still blown away by that. I was like, this is not real life. Is that, wait, what? Okay.
And no one looking for notoriety, just here on vacation.
No, and I tried to not be weird about it.
A lot of politicians also with TV personalities are down here too. So.
Don't make that face at me, Chris Ball. I tried not to be weird about it. I did my very best.
We have an off-camera audience here, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. I turn into Mary Catherine Gallagher when I'm around you. I don't know what to do.
It could be a new logo.
Right?
EDSE tech position.
Listen, we're all doing our very best here. What have you got for your next business after hours?
Our next business after hours will be, I believe it's September 5th. Thursday, September 5th will be at Tugboats.
Oh, all right.
And which will be also sponsored by Save Our Sound.
Oh, I like that.
So, and also Cape Cod 5, I should mention.
Very exciting. September is a big month for us.
Yes, it is.
It is our 40th anniversary of the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce.
Wow.
Right? It's like, here's your new job, Stephanie. You've done this for a year. Oh, yeah, by the way, the 40th is coming up. I was like, did anybody I'm making plans.
Well, when you started this job, did you have that first big event also? Your 400-person event?
Oh, that was part of it.
That was a month or two after you started this.
No, that was Season of Illumination. That was a nighttime parade with 5,000 people. Just no big deal.
No pressure.
And massive floats moving within the Mashpee Chamber of Commerce area inside of the Mashpee Commons. And I'm like, oh my God. So the police are like, we're going to have a meeting about that. I'm like, I know. I'm new here. Please give me grace. So planning has already begun. I think people forget how much time it actually does take to plan these events.
Well, the car show for next year, Father's Day car show, we started already.
It's like the next day, right?
We have to.
The committees for Shop Local are already happening. Our season of illumination is Coastal Cheer this year. That is our theme, Coastal Cheer. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of ocean-inspired floats and whatnot. And thank you very much to Justin from Mashpee TV, who always helps us with the play-by-play. But I think we have like a new teleprompter this year. So this year, when Stephanie doesn't lose her notes in the woods somewhere in the middle of the dark, and I start looking at my daughter with a panic look on my face, like, what float is that coming up? I did a pretty good job of usually when I write it out, I can remember. But there were over 100 floats. And so remembering who did it, what part they were, I think I did a pretty good job. If you don't actually go back and watch it.
Now we will. Play by play.
Right. I'll do our very best. An iPad even. So I'll be able to know with good communication when they're coming around the bend, and I'll be able to talk about them a little bit more intelligently this year.
And coming around the bend.
Well, it's like right by the clock
corner.
tower in Mashpee is where we are, by the Black Dog. And it really is such a fun event. If you've not done a nighttime parade with us for the season of illumination, it's really incredible. We had horses last year. They came back. We had all kinds of animals and fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to it.
More things for families. Great.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's all about. Yeah, I know. I'm doing the back to school barbecue for Quashnit and Casey Coombs. It's one of the most fun days that I get to connect with these little people. I don't have any of them in my life, right? My kids are all grown up and we're not really, I mean, we've got the grandkids, but they're in upstate New York. Yeah. So I don't see them. Yeah. So it's like I get to see all these, little very flushed faces and their crazy amounts of energy just bopping around the field. And the back to school stuff where you see the parents like, oh God, here we go.
Help.
I know. And actually, whatever.
Back to school, they probably a lot of champagne bottles opening around now.
You'd be surprised. It's not, because it's more work for us, more signing of forms, more back to school stuff. I last minute had to do all of the shopping with my son, which we had to go and visit all of the places that we visited last Saturday with my daughter because he didn't want to go. I'm busy. What is he doing? He was doing nothing. He was smelling teach boy. It's like
hazmats.
I don't even know what they do in there. Yeah. It's just like a gym sock.
Oh, wow.
Odiferous. Not good.
Sign on the door. It's an odiferous office.
I can't. I can't even send the cleaning lady in there. I'm like, don't do it.
She comes out.
Don't do it. So yeah, I'm glad that he's out of there. Jake, you didn't tell me. My God, I love you, RTB. All right. Final words. What do you got to say to people? You've got a lot going on. So
I want to say it's the last weekend of the summer, but it's not. We go to Columbus Day weekend, really full blast.
Yeah.
So
Indigenous Peoples
travel
Weekend.
Safely. School is back for a lot of people. Be careful. Watch the school buses. Avoid the school buses like I did this morning.
Marty did not heat his own heatings.
Okay, it makes sense.
Right? Did you get everything on your list? I love when you come in here with like this full-fledged agenda.
My printer wasn't working, so my show prep is in scroll, but I get everything.
Well, you're going to have to get it together because you're going back on Spectrum.
Yes, I will. On my iPad.
This is going to be a weekly show for you?
Every Sunday morning.
So how much more work are you adding to your plate, sir?
Some.
No, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a wonderful program that highlights a lot of the stuff that we do here on Cape Cod, and you can't possibly get to absolutely everything. So if you're looking for each town specific, I suggest you start with the Chamber's website, where really the people,
pages,
we're the people that have our pulse on the everyday with what's going on in the business, but also what's going on with you. So if you've got events, we've got our page on Facebook, which has grown to almost 12,000 people. Events on Cape Cod Cod. And that's every event from dog training activities to painting with Ward Parker. You never know what you're going to get there popping up for stuff. So it's really good.
This is for nonprofits, for-profits.
Everyone.
Okay. Awesome.
Absolutely. Everyone can post your events for what's going on. So here's a good tip too. If you're looking for town specific, in the little search bar, type in Hyannis, type in Mashpee, type in Falmouth, and then all of the events that are there will just aggregate for you. So you don't have to sit there and scroll.
That's the instruction. Just type in.
Just type it in.
Just type in.
Just give it a little tap.
Talking with the hands again. That's another show.
Listen.
It's another show.
I actually am one, I'm one of the few people that still can type without looking. Okay. I had typewriter class.
So did I.
With the nuns. And I literally had the paper and they would walk around and whack it with a ruler if you look down.
So Brockton High School, we had a typing class. Her name was Mrs. Costa. We had a typing. She had actually music she would play towards the different typing.
Yep.
So I remember Orlean Still the One was one of the songs she liked to play all the time. So we were typing to the song.
So whenever you hear Still the One, it's like Pavlov's dog. You just
I heard
start
it the other day
typing.
on the radio, like, wow, this is going back.
I'm just typing.
I'm just typing. F, 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 L, L, L.
Isn't it funny of those school memories that you have, the littlest things? Like the smell of Otis Spunkmeyer cookies always make me think of my high school cafeteria. And by the way, shout out to our friends over at Bishop Fiat. I hear you're finally getting a new cafeteria after, I don't know, 300 years. Congratulations. We're all excited for you.
Someone put up a meme the other day on some post about high school cafeteria cheese pizza, how famous that was.
It is.
They never got the recipe replicated by restaurants.
Yeah, no, I mean, nothing
Square
else.
Slices of pizza.
Yep, quite burns the roof of your mouth perfectly.
What a food critic you'd be.
Like that and Elios.
Well, it burned my mouth, but it was very delicious. It's all good.
Well, that was also partly because you had 11 minutes to eat and it was
social time,
piping hot, and you were too busy yapping with your friends.
Thing of milk.
The good times.
Yeah.
Cafeteria vibes. Shout out to our friend Chef John Foley over at the Mashpee High School. You're back to school, buddy. He's one of our really amazing bread chefs, and he is looking for an opportunity. So if you're out there in Mashpee and you're thinking this would make a great bakery, Chef John wants to bring his sourdough to the masses. So if you've got a spot for it, please reach out to us over at the Mashpee Chamber. We're looking for it. A lot of our bakers are scones.
Fresh baked goods, nothing beats it.
Well, Kelly is crushing it right now,
especially for gut health and things like that.
Yeah, well, for whatever reason, where Mashpee is #1 in baked goods, we love them. I don't know why, but this is a problem we've uniquely identified to Mashpee. Our churchgoers love their damn baked goods, and we need to get it to them. Her scones, there is a line before the market even opens for people already jockeying for position to pick up their flavors.
My family goes back to bakery. My father's father had a bakery.
Seriously?
Yeah. I was involved in that for many, many years. Yeah.
Well, do you have any information? We got to talk, Marty. We'll talk offline on this one. As much as you want to sit here and watch us talk about baked goods at Mashpee TV, we've all got a life.
We're getting baked sitting here. I shouldn't say that.
Well, it's fine. Sublime's around the corner. We got a couple of things here for you in Mashpee. Listen, we appreciate your support. I do want to make mention the fact that we are a 501c3, and we're always looking for ways to bring our content to you at no cost to anybody else. It's really important to us to get all of this information, local and or otherwise, to you and support our community. So if you'd like to jump in with maybe having a show, if you want to jump in with some information, book a time with us and come on. All you have to do is go to lemonadio.com and connect. Mashpee TV, they're amazing. 1072 in HD on the dial if you're looking for them. And if it's not working, call 1-800-COMCAST. Get yourself a new box. Support their local content like Hank and Mari's new show. What's going on with the market? I think it's close. How's the market? It was so close. I'm actually going to go see him and go look at a piece of property on the market right now. Right?
Good luck.
I don't know. Yeah. We're wading our toe into this situation. Either way, if you're looking for somebody, we'll have Hank on the show with us tomorrow and we can talk about that. Have a great day, everyone. And we'll talk soon. Hank is coming up with lunch break. Bye, Marty.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. I'm only sweating a little bit. I don't know if we're jumping in and out of the app, but if you persevered with us on lemonadio.com today, thank you.